Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is July 14th around 11 a.m. I am Grant Collins. Let's jump right into your North Florida surf forecast for the next few upcoming days. As we look over at our surf station, St. Augustine North Pier camera right now, waves are a little bit smaller than yesterday. It is clean. Winds are out of the southwest at 7 to 15 miles an hour. Tori, for his Dawn Patrol report this morning, calling it flat up to only half a foot, seeing waves breaking right on the beach. Our local buoy is at 2 feet at 4 seconds with swell coming out of the south currently. Winds this afternoon will be determined by whether we have some coastal storms pop up and where they meander. That will determine whether or not winds work their way out of the southeast a little bit later today or remain out of the west throughout the afternoon. Either way, not too much surf to target on your Tuesday. As we jump over to Dean's forecast for the rest of the week, Dean's calling Wednesday pretty much a copy and paste of today. We will have westerly winds again tomorrow morning, going east southeast by the afternoon. Waves only half a foot up to 1 foot. That weak area of low pressure that we're going to have emerge off the southeast coast doesn't look to be a wave maker for us. It's just a super weak front coming into the Atlantic, and it's got a weak high pressure stacked to the south of it. So not a very tight pressure gradient and just not a lot of fetch aimed at northern Florida. So not looking at any swell production from that for your Wednesday. But National Weather Service is saying our local buoy will be at 2 feet at 8 seconds out of the east tomorrow. So by Thursday, light northwest winds again in the morning. Winds will go onshore in the afternoon. Dean saying it's going to be flat to the occasional 1 foot wave on Thursday. National Weather Service is saying our local buoy will be at 2 feet at 7 seconds out of the east by Thursday. As we get into Friday and the weekend, hopefully some good news here. We should start to see swell heights increase and wave heights increase late Friday getting into the weekend. So early Friday, waves only around half a foot still. But National Weather Service is saying seas should increase up to potentially around 3 feet in a mixed period, 8 to 9 second easterly swell on Friday. So hopefully, again, a little bit bigger as we get into the weekend. So Saturday morning, we'll have winds out of the south-southwest at 7 to 12 miles an hour. Winds will go out of the southeast by the afternoon and increase by the afternoon. Waves should be around 1 foot on Saturday in that mixed period east-southeasterly swell. And then again on Sunday, that mixed east and southeasterly swell should hold strong. Waves still should be around 1 foot, maybe up to a foot and a half by Sunday. We'll have lightest winds early out of the south, and then winds going out of the southeast and increasing by the afternoon on Sunday. Getting into next week, if we look at Dean's long range outlook here, we should have a multi-day east-southeasterly swell start to build around the 20th. So this is a little inside of a week we're talking here. As I jump over to tropical tidbits, this is for the 20th. This is the AIGFS model we're looking at here. As I run it through the 25th, when Dean is saying that swell could potentially peak, we've got two drivers of this swell production here. We've got a very weak area of low pressure in the northeastern Gulf that does have a chance to get a little bit stronger and maybe come ashore in the Panhandle. And we've also got some high pressure building in the Atlantic that's going to create some easterly trade swell for us. So again, this is still a week out. We'll keep you posted on this as I go through the model run here. Hopefully we'll have some southeasterly and easterly mixed period swell of a little bit better size to talk about next week. Either way, we will keep you posted. Everyone have a wonderful rest of the week. You.